No longer the Damien of AU.
The Damien.
I'll sit here just in case because
He seems
I'll
like
sit here just because like sometimes when the table next to it moves, this whole thing like just
I think that's just the
moves.
general vibe.
Like before, it just went
smart for like
yeah. Did you see anyone
But I think it takes talent to not sweat. How this works.
Thank you for coming.
It's because we've always looked after doctors that we're really able to understand the career path that you guys are about to embark on and the advice that you're going to need over the course of your career, so that we can make sure you're always putting the best foot forward financially. Last week I spoke about salary packaging, and I was just wondering if anyone wanted me to go over anything again there, or if you have any questions. Maybe I'll come to that at the end. Just quickly, our services are tax and accounting, finance, wealth and insurance, and they form our core service offering. Our specialty services that supplement those are legal, property advocacy and self-managed superannuation. What we've tried to do here is make sure that regardless of what you're going through in terms of your financial needs, you're always going to be able to go to your DPM team of consultants and get the help that you need. Elise and I both work in the tax and accounting team as tax consultants, so we help our clients with their salary packaging, tax returns and tax structuring going forward. But next year, a tax return is a reconcile. Main income items will be salary you might receive, like dividends and that sort of thing. Down the track, you might buy a rental. Deductions, so next year, the first one that we look at is always your car. So you can't claim travel from home to work, but between hospital sites to conferences, courses and that sort of thing, you can claim all of those kilometres. The ATO give you the rate that you get the deduction at. You just need to let us know how many kilometres you did for the financial year. Any other travel that you do for, let's say you have to fly interstate or overseas for a conference or a seminar, all those travel costs are going to be deductible to you, so you have to keep track of those and hang on to your receipts. All receipts need to be kept for 5 years. If you do go interstate or overseas for one of these continuing medical education courses, it's the flights, transfers, accommodation, even the meals if you're staying overnight. So you'd hang on to all those. Just while I'm on that, I should let you know as well, we don't want you to salary package any of those costs. If you can get a deduction for it, you're much better off putting it in your tax return and saving your tax return, your salary packaging caps for things that aren't otherwise deductible. Scrubs and special uniform items that you need for work are obviously deductible. Any kids in the future, whether that's a master's or anything like that, or a PhD, actually start working as a doctor. Other things that of course are going to be deductible, like your registration fees, indemnity insurances, internet if you pay it at home, and the cost of running a home office or studying from home. And you can get a deduction for this too. Tax advice are also deductible. Income as well are also to be thinking about is income to be able to afford bills and not set back any of your other goals significantly. For health and MLS, a lot of you guys will probably income exceeds $54,000. We don't often see this. 10% of your income is paid by everyone with an income over. We don't see that happen too much in that. But going forward, you might be up for an extra 1% to focus on today is really a super. Some of you might already have super from previous jobs. Some of you might have none at all. Funds or retail super funds. If you're working as a consultant on the top marginal tax rate, you really want to be putting the financially, especially around salary packaging. By taking up the internship package, that's a $400 flat reduced fee that we charge for that, but that basically gets you access to all the services you're going to need at DPM and in an unlimited capacity. Details down, you would have got one of those. Fed Square, I'd encourage you all to come along as final year students. We're going to have a panel of our clients there.
That's trying to stop them screaming.
Probably most interesting. Reflection, internship was probably one of the best years professionally, fondly. But I'll never forget my first cut. Very different. I find it quite a. That's kind of the hard part. Is you just paid your work stuff. I don't want to. and it's a little bit more detailed, but amongst others that we can cover. I think the first thing is, if you had an anaesthetics reg and ICU, the medical registrar is probably your greatest ally in the hospital to make sure. Expectation is when an intern calls me is number one that they've seen an exception to that. And probably the most important dot point on this slide is, I want you to learn from if the intern on surge calling them are important in your initial referral as part of the call. Okay, so that's a different type of learning process that you need to get your head around. In general here, this isn't about specific cases, to see a patient is, they go in blind, they do yours to what is to get a clinical snapshot of the